Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I do have a game to show you guys. However, really quick, I do want to talk about my opinions about Skull Merchant's state right now in the game after her nerfs. If I'm not mistaken, it's been 2 weeks since she's been live, and a lot of people have been asking me on what I think about her right now. So this is basically my response to everybody asking me, and yeah, let's get into it. Let's talk about it. So, Skull Merchant. When I first read the patch notes, I I thought it didn't sound that bad. I wasn't crying. However, now trying her and really feeling how it is, honestly, I like it. I like how Skull Merchant plays right now. So, okay, so if you were a passive Skull Merchant player, so if you played Skull Merchant in, I guess, I don't want to say the word brain dead, but it's more like a passive way of playing her. So if you were the type of player to just place drones down and not really interacting with them, rotating drones and stuff like that, these nerfs will definitely make you not want to play her anymore, because it is clear that these nerfs are meant for you to basically interact more with your drones to get the reward of scan lines, aka scanline stacks and haste. So if you played her like that, you're going to suffer. You're going to suffer, and you're rarely ever gonna get claw traps if you don't rotate drones. Trust me, she's hard, girl. She it's hard if you don't interact with the drones. So if you are a Skull Merchant player, I really recommend you practicing pulling out your radar during chases and rotating her drones, because if you don't do that, you will have a hard time. You will have a hard time getting claw traps, haste, hinder, all that good stuff. So let's talk about the good stuff first, what I think of the good stuff. So first of all, and this might be controversial, I have no idea, but I love the fact that scan lines are always visible, that drones are now always in active mode. I'm sorry, but I love that. One of the things that I didn't like about Skull Merchant is I didn't like scouting mode that much. It's not that I didn't like it, but sometimes it was hard for me. Like, for example, if I didn't know where the drone was facing, it would be hard for me to get it into active zone, because I don't know where exactly the survivor is, to basically change the rotation of the drone to get the scan line and then make it go into active mode. So the fact that it's now always in active mode, and I could see the drone, even if the drone is not in my sight, I could see sometimes the drone like peeking out through a window or something, so I would know where the scan line is, and then I could measure, time it right, you know. I like that. I really do like that. I also really like the haste. Bitch, I really love the haste. So this 5% haste, in my opinion, is so much better than the old haste mechanic that we've had, because instead of just 3% for one survivor being tracked, you get 5% for, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's 6 or 8 seconds. This haste is amazing. It still feels amazing, especially if it's if the survivor is hindered. The haste will 100% help you in loops. It's so amazing. It's so amazing. I think I have enough videos showing the haste with the hindered, and I think you guys can see that I really like the haste. I get super excited. And there's kind of just, it kind of feels rewarding. Like, if you change the rotation of the drones and you get the haste, it kind of has like a rewarding factor to it. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it just feels nice when you get the haste. And I guess that's pretty much it for the positives about this. So negatives. Oh my god. Okay, so negatives. First of all, the fast vaulting immunity, behavior wise. I don't understand this. This is like the one thing where I was just kind of like, why? Ever since I read it, because there's so many killers with abilities that literally damage survivors when they, for example, go through a window or fast vault a pallet. So with all these killers being able to damage survivors, why can't Skull Merchant damage survivors with her claw traps when they're fast vaulting? It just doesn't make any sense to me. And if you go to basically the first video that I had with Skull Merchant trying her live state, her new state, now live, which by the way was my first game ever, you can tell that I was getting aggravated because of the fast fall changes in both games on that video. It is just such a horrendous change, and is the one thing, if you guys, if behavior, if you're going to leave Skull Merchant how she is right now before the rework, please, 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 por favor, please revert this immediately. Please revert this. It is so annoying when it happens. It's so annoying. I just don't see the point of it. It just, to me, it just feels like they've given her haste, and they try to make her more, I guess they tried to give her more of her power back, but they were scared that she's gonna be the same as before, because remember, the whole point of the nerfs was to literally make her weaker. If they just, I feel like they got scared that maybe she's gonna stay the same or maybe more stronger, so as like a way to like calm her down, calm her strength down, they decided to give survivors fast vault immunity from being scanned. But Skull Merchant is already weak. These changes already make her weak, so like, what is the point? I just feel like this is just an unwanted change. This is like a change that like I just don't believe should be a thing. But yeah, behavior, take that away immediately. Take that away. Second of all, why can't I see my scan lines from far away? So basically what they did was with the scan lines is drones are always in active zone. However, the patch notes said that survivors cannot see the scan lines from a distance. I think the distance is like 10 meters or something like that. So if you're in 10 meters in front of a drone, you're gonna be able to see it. However, if you're farther away than that, then you're not going to see the scan lines. So I thought that meant only for Survivor, but apparently that also goes for the killer. So you're not able to see your drones. You're not able to see the scan lines. You're not able to see the scan lines from far away. So for example, if you see a survivor that's trying to sneak up into a drone to hack it, you're probably not going to be able to rotate the drone to then get the scan line on that survivor before they can hack that drone, because you're not going to know where that scan line is going to be. And it does come into mind gaming. It really does. There will be times when I'm in a chase with a survivor and they're running to a place where there's a drone. I would want to pull out my radar and actually like, change the rotation of the drone so that once they enter the circle, they would get the scan line. I can't do that if I'm not able to see the scan line. I don't know where the scan line is, and I feel like it's so dumb because it's my power. I should be able to see my scan lines. Why can't I see my own power? I don't understand it. I really hope this is a bug and behavior fixes it, because I feel like if it's my power and it's literally only one scan line, it is one scan line. Like, bitch, let me see it. Let me see my one scan line, please. At the very least, you already butchered her. Might as well just let me see it. Lord, let me see her half working drone. Also, second of all, oh, I forgot to talk about the one scan line. Oh my goodness. Anyways, I'll get to that later. But basically, the third thing that I actually don't like about the nerfs is why is she slowed down when you're checking your radar? I just don't understand it. It doesn't add anything. Because, okay, here's the thing. You're gonna scan a survivor, right? You rotate a drone to get a survivor to get scanned, so now you have haste. Here's the thing though, while you have haste, you're going to be slowed down because you have your radar up. So you're missing like how long with the radar? Like 2 seconds of extra haste because you're slowed down. And it's just so like, it's so annoying because why are you like punishing the killer for basically using her ability to her advantage? So you want to get a scan line to get haste or to get like the claw trap, okay, you're gonna be slowed down. You want to check your radar to see where a survivor is, because for some reason, and survivors still do this by the way, survivors, please have better spatial awareness when you're playing. Please, y'all have no reason to be scanned like all the way on the other side of the map with an always active drone. You have no right to be. You have no right to be. So if you want to see where that survivor is, you're going to be slowed down. It's just, I just don't understand why it's there. It's probably like the least of my worries, the slowdown. I care more about the fast vault immunity than this, but like, I just don't understand what it is for. And the other negative thing that I have to say for the Skull Merchant is, honestly, I don't know how it is, but I actually want to know. It must be hard or tough to use Skull Merchant on console. How is Skull Merchant on console? Before I say anything, if this is like a negative or something, I really want to know how Skull Merchant is on console. So first of all, Skull Merchant HQ. Hi. Where's your update video on Skull Merchant? Please. This is just a call out for Skull Merchant HQ because I know that they play Skull Merchant on console, which by the way, y'all, go ahead and give some love to Skull Merchant HQ if you don't know about them. They are a Skull Merchant main and all of their videos focus around Skull Merchant. But Skull Merchant HQ, like, what are your opinions on Skull Merchant right now? The last time you made a video on her, it was kind of tough for you. I really want to know like how you're doing on her, and I want to know how she feels on console in general. And besides Skull Merchant HQ, let me see, did Cube Productions ever, let me see, Cube Productions, oh my god, Cube Productions, I'm gonna need you to also update us. Please, Cube Productions, which by the way, y'all, please go and give some love to both Cube Productions and Skull Merchant HQ. I'm gonna leave both of their channel links in the description down below and also in the comments. They're both amazing Skull Merchant players. But basically, yes, I'm very worried on how Skull Merchant feels on console, because I feel like with having to just look at the drones constantly and everything, I'm sure she's like hell to deal with on console to play her there. Just harder and more stress inducing. Like if I have problems myself sometimes with rotating drones, because I would want to rotate one drone but then it chooses another drone even though I'm staring directly at the one in front of me, but it's choosing the one behind that one. Like I really want to know how she is on console. Also, by the way, I forgot to talk about her add-ons. Okay, so add-ons. Ultrasonic speaker, I'm very glad that they finally made that base kit, or at least half of a base kit. I would have been more happier if they just made the entire ultrasonic speaker add-on base kit and then give it something else. So maybe make it so that if a survivor with a claw trap vaults a pallet, the pallet breaks, aka Skull Merchant's old add-on in Skull Merchant 1.0 for the PTB. I would have loved to see that. And the rest of her add-ons, I really don't have a problem with it. Expired batteries is the other one that got changed, and to be honest, I think it's an okay add-on. I still don't care for it. I would probably never use it ever in my life, unless unless a viewer of mine on my stream asks me to do it, to use it. I just don't see the reason for it. So basically, if you don't know what expired batteries does, it basically, survivors start off the trial with a claw trap that I think the claw trap only lasts for 20 seconds. So basically, think of it as like a lethal pursuer, but as an iridescent add-on. And every time a survivor gets claw trap, the battery life of that claw trap gradually increases. So basically, I don't care about this add-on. There might be people that love it. I personally don't. What I would have loved the add-on, and honestly, I'm gonna say this until they finally change it. I would love the claw traps to actually make the survivors start off the trial injured, because in my opinion, I feel like expired batteries should be a really good way to have a good start of the match. So every survivor's claw trapped, you know where they are, and they're all injured. It would be a perfect opportunity to get the first down easily and then get the first hook easily. So you just have a really good start at the game. I feel like expired batteries should just do that. It should be that, rather than just like, oh, you just know where every survivor is now on the map, and then you get to start off like a chase immediately. Like, I feel like they should at least let survivors start off injured. But yeah, like, that's basically my opinions. That's basically my opinions on the Skull Merchant rework, the Skull Merchant nerfs. So I personally don't think they're as bad as I thought they were going to be. I didn't think she was gonna be terrible. PTB Skull Merchant, that was terrible. The 5% hindered was so terrible. I'm so glad that they made it as 8%. I'm so glad they made it 8%, because 5% was nothing. 5% was nothing. It basically just bloodlust at this point. Just bloodlust at this point. You know? And I genuinely like the one scan line, because I feel like it's just fun. Like, it's just so fun rotating the drones to get scan lines. Like, if you know me, if you watch my streams or if you watch my videos, you would know that I just love, like, one of my favorite things about Skull Merchant is just rotating the drones to get the scan lines. That's like where I have my fun with Skull Merchant. So I think the one scan line change is okay with me, and it's fun, and like, that's the most important thing at the end of the day. It's not that if she's weaker or stronger, it's, is she still fun? And I still find her fun. And I hope you guys still do if you play Skull Merchant. But she definitely is in a weaker state. Definitely. She used to be B tier. She is now a C tier. Possibly D tier, maybe, against very good survivors that know what the fuck they're doing. Swifts and Gen Rushers are still her biggest weaknesses. Every single build that you have, every single build that has been good on Skull Merchant is still good with her right now. The trapping playstyle is, in my opinion, it's still viable. I play her as a hybrid trap and chase oh my god, I can't speak. Sorry, you guys, it's 12:30 a.m. I play her as like a chase dash trap killer. So I'm still having a lot of successes with the way I play her. So I think the trapping playstyle is not dead. But anyways, what do you think about her? Like, what exactly do you think about her? Do you think she's stronger? Do you think she's weaker? Is she still fun to play? Is she not? What would you like to change about her? If you would want to revert one change, what would it be? And of course, like, what do you want her rework to be? What do you want her rework to be? In my opinion, I actually want her rework to be basically tracking focused with an assassin type power. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's just her main thing. Like, her identity is like being an ultimate predator. So she knows where everybody is at all times, and you'll never know when she's gonna come to slay you. And I feel like they should really keep that magic in her. So increase her location tracking, because that's what I love about Skulmerton as well. I love tracking. But also give her something. Give her lethality. You know what I mean? Give her some kind of lethality. Whether it be like a dash or a dash attack, or let it be some kind of the drones do something. The drones attach onto the survivor and injure them, or the drones do something. They bitch slap the survivor. I have no fucking idea, bitch. But maybe give her some kind of lethality. I feel like that would be a really cool Skulmerton rework. But anyways, here is a game that I have, and it's a pretty fast match. I feel like it just shows how fun Skulmerton still is, and she's actually still a decently good killer if you play her right. And you get to see her using undetectable to my advantage. I use the hinder plus the haste to my advantage, and it was just an overall good game. Like, you'll see right now. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, of course. And I will see you guys later. Bye. I already do not like this. I want to leave. Get me out of here. Wow, they finished that so fast. What's up? She's gonna go back here. That's fine. She underestimated me. Take care. There we go. They're already there. Wow. There we go. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Can I? Thank you. That actually makes it so much more easier for me. There we go, and we got 5% haste. There we go. Okay. Put him here. We're gonna go back here. It's still regressing. That's good for us. Okay. That's fine by me. I thought I could get that, but never mind. Ooh, they were all there, bitch. Saw you, bitch. Saw you. There we go. We already have one person now on Death Hook. I forgot to put the drone back here. We need to. This one is still regressing. Oh, I forgot. I already had one drone. You're gonna get her? Console player. That's good to know. She's a console player, y'all. Put it here. Someone was scanned. That's amazing. There we go. She got claw trapped. And we get the 5% haste, and she gets hindered. There we go. Good job. That's amazing. We did good. Had a Hitsune Miku skin. You know what? I would literally buy that. I think that would be so cute. Bye! Bye. I'm sorry, but we gotta go back. We gotta go to this generator right here. Oh, okay, never mind. There we go. That Lara hit. No, y'all saw that hit. Y'all saw that hit, bitch. Bye. Snatched! There we go. We are low-key eating this, and I am very shook. I am gagged. And now that I know I have enough time, let's go and do this. We'll see if it stays there. I know, me too. I feel so bad for them as well. You're gonna find the hatch, darling? Wait, where did she go? Wait, where did she go? I have no idea where she went. Ma'am literally just, like, disappeared. They can remap their inputs. Oh, that's true, but the thing is that who thinks about that? Like, who literally thinks about that? Who has time to do that? Yeah, I am. I just want to see if she's brave enough to go through. What add-ons do I recommend now with Skull Merchant? I recommend... Okay, so Ultra Targeting Processor is still a good add-on. Ultra Targeting Processor. Prototype Rotor is amazing. It's an amazing perk. I'll show you right now what add-ons I feel like are good for Skull Merchant. GG's. Can the Skelly go through walls? I don't think so.